Oh boy, yes, we might actually have casters later on in the tournament. Oh man. Alright, good to hear. Good to hear.
What on earth? There we go. So our next game is going to be Jeu de Raison, the winner of our first game that we casted today in a PvT versus Protoss. He is the Terran player, and we also have some Seymour Butts. Oh wait, there's a commercial going on right now, so I guess I won't talk too much.
Well, yeah, there are a few people who can still hear us, so for everyone that is currently tuning in, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your support so much. We do have about 43 people watching right now, 40 odd people, so tell your friends, tell your family, tell your wife, tell your husband to come and watch the rCraft Open, because we are playing some StarCraft out here. We do this every weekend, having the pre-show starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then transitioning into the tournament starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every night, other than Saturday, we have some sort of King of the Hill starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard going till and usually past midnight.
I didn't listen at all to what you just said. I apologize. I was talking to people in chat.
I promise you it was awesome.
Fantastic. All right. So here it is, rCraft Open, round of 32. This is our first game that we're going to be casting on Tal'Darim Altar Ali. It's going to be Jeu de Raison, a High Masters Terran player who's gone quite far in many of our tournaments. Has he won yet? Did he win a couple weeks ago?
I don't know. I know that he's gotten really far.
I think he won three weeks ago.
Let me see.
I'm really bad with names and dates and stuff, so I could be wrong. I don't know. And then we have Seymour Butts is going to be a Terran, so we do have our first, I believe this is our first mirror match tonight, Terran versus Terran. I'm Kennedy. I'm your caster for the first couple rounds of every rCraft Open, and this is Wave of Babies. He also casts with me sometimes. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't care what everybody says. He's a cool guy.
What? Wait, what? Who's this everybody that you're talking about? See, I'm just trying to figure out...
Everybody.
Everybody? Oh, well, if it's everybody, then that's fine, I guess. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out who won a couple weeks ago. This is wrinkling my brain, man. But, yeah, so it looks like we were having a bit of a crisis there, not really sure who would be casting, but we do have casters for the rest of the tournament, so we should be good, guys. Should be good to go. Going to be bringing you quality, very, very professional, as you can see. StarCraft 2 content. Hey, at least our production quality is better than the NASL. Oh, zing!
I haven't sworn once yet, and that really makes me happy.
Yeah,
I tend to go on these like Tourette's. I go through these like stretches of time when it sounds like I have Tourette's, but I don't.
Yeah.
So Seymour Butts is starting as our purple Terran player in the top left corner of Tal'Darim Altar Ali, and Jeu de Raison is our green Terran in the bottom left corner, and I'm having trouble with my mouse. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I had Alt tabbed out, and then I couldn't get back into the game.
Oh man.
But there it goes. It's working now.
All right,
I can actually scroll around without using the mini map so much.
So Seymour here, he is a diamond level Terran, so it's going to be quite a challenge for him to actually be able to take out Jeu de Raison, but who knows? There has been the ladder lock recently, so a lot of players in high diamond should be in Masters. Cough me, cough Blizzard. But yeah, so Blizzard, if you're watching, put me in Masters. Moral of the story. But we do see Seymour Butts throwing down that barrack slightly ahead of Jeu de Raison. Bit of an advantage there. You know, you want to get as much of those early advantages as you can. I'm curious what the difference is. Oh, it's because Jeu de Raison sent out that really early scout. That's why he was able to get the, or that's why he took longer to get down the barracks in the second SCV.
So this is interesting. How do you scout on these larger four-player maps? Do you always scout in one direction? Do you scout cross positions first? Do you scout close positions first? Do you scout counterclockwise or clockwise or whatever?
I send my Overlord. I send my first Overlord so that he'll be behind my opponent's main base. So if I was in the position of Jude Rezan, I would send my Overlord up, just because I think that it's a lot easier to scout what sort of tech is going to be coming out of my opponent. Because for some reason, Protosses think that hiding the DT shrine behind their mineral line is more hidden than having it right in the middle of their base.
That's
Here's
an
a
awful
hint.
place to put it.
It is not. It's really easy for me to get my Overlord in there and see it. But
I usually
yeah,
try to put my Dark Templar shrine in the base of my opponent. It's the last place they'll expect it to be.
I like it. Intense metagaming there.
So
Yeah,
we got
put
tech
it-
labs going up on both of the barracks for both of our players. We have a second gas now going up for our challenger Seymour Butts. Actually, I guess I can't say challenger. This isn't the King of the Hill. Our opponent for Judorizon, Seymour Butts, is putting up his second gas, so it looks like he's going to go a little bit more gas heavy, as there is no second gas going up for Judorizon at the moment. Yeah, that was all I was going to say. Keep going.
Yeah.
I just like
Really
to
not
talk
too
to
much
hear my
going
own
on.
voice.
Both players getting Reapers out, factory for Seymour, so not too much really happening from either player right now. It does take a little while for Terran versus Terran to get ramped up. Judorizon making a bit of a different choice than Seymour here, getting that command center down.
These Reapers are actually going to see each other. It's all going to be dependent on who gets the first shot off.
Ooh, and Seymour has high ground,
And
so
Seymour got all the shots off. It looks like
Yeah.
that Reaper was just moving. It wasn't on a move. So he ends up losing that Reaper quite quickly. This Reaper could actually do quite a bit of damage. There's nothing really... There is another Marine. If that Marine falls, though... Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to get a couple shots off,
yeah.
so it looks like that Reaper is also going to fall. But if he had killed that Marine off, Judah Rezan could have lost several SCVs before... Oh.
Ooh.
He's like, screw this shit. I'm disconnecting.
I was really hoping that Seymour would have tried to take out... Stop it, Crumble! You're not playing right now. And it's 5SD. But, yeah, I was hoping that Seymour would try to take out that SCV that was building the command center from Judorizon. Try to, delay that as much as possible. If Judorizon does drop, we will wait. And we'll try to get him back into this game. Yeah.
Why are we typing? I mean, he's in the Skype call with us. We could just talk to him.
Well, no, Crumble
So it looks
asked
like
us.
Judorizon is going to... yeah, but Crumble's in the Skype call with us.
Well, yeah, but Seymour Butts asked how many kills did it have.
Oh, is that
And he's
him?
not on the Skype
Oh,
call.
my
That
bad.
would
Yeah,
be,
Seymour-
that would be
Seymour
a
Butts
bit
did, yeah.
imba.
So are we dropping him? I guess we're going to just drop, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Drop it. Get out of here, Judorizon.
And we'll have to start this over. I'm not 100% sure what the disconnect policy is. I think it's if you disconnect twice, though, or no. Is there a time limit for disconnects? Like if it's past 8 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever and you're losing, then it's automatically a loss?
I think that if it's really obvious that you're going to lose, we'll just give the win. But, with a situation like that, we're not going to. I think that we could probably get another game going and then come back to this matchup.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
If the admins could take care of that. Come on, admins. Yeah, big shout out though to our admins. I know that I'm bad talking them right now. They suck. But big shout out to our admins. They have been just awesome. They're constantly the reason that we are so awesome. Mainly me. But Kennedy's here too. But yeah, our admins, they just do so much work. Big shout out to all of them. They're pretty cool. One of them, Jabagawi, who is an admin, I think that he's away this weekend, but we didn't really have a caster last weekend, so I asked Jabagawi to sign in, or to step up, and he basically casted the entire tournament, which was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I left at 6, so... Actually, I left a little early because I have Verizon 3535, so I shouldn't have any problems with latency and stuff. But the last 2 games that I casted, it got to the point where I was lagging out of games and stuff, so I ended up leaving early, like a game early. So I want to definitely thank Jabba for doing such a good job by himself. Well, he wasn't by himself. Somebody else came in. I think Mr. T came in and casted with him that last game. And then I heard later that he had kept on casting throughout.
Yeah, I jumped in
That's
with
all
him and
tournament.
casted a couple games, but I took a nap because I was really tired. So I got the casters all sorted out. I thought he was going to cast for just a little while and then someone was going to take over. But Yeah, I took a nap, and then a couple hours later, I woke up, and there he was still casting, and I was like, "Whoa, what is going on here?" But yeah, I mean, it was awesome stepping up. It's good stuff. Whoa.
It was the wrong map. You
Okay.
should be able to change maps in the middle of in the lobby. That would be cool. I should totally email Blizzard and say, if you're in the game and it's accepted that you should change maps, you should be able to change map from in the game, right?
Yeah, no, I like
Doesn't
that. I
that seem
like
like
that.
something they should be able to do? Like there should be like a little drop-down thing on the right side so you can switch maps, and then everybody just hits yes rather than having to invite everybody to a new lobby.
That'd be pretty cool. It might just be something with the way that Blizzard sets up BattleNet 2.0. Either way, BattleNet 2.0 is so dumb. They need to fix it.
Well, I mean, all they have to do is, all right, so put that option to switch maps, and then it just auto connects everybody to a new lobby that has that map instead, rather than right-clicking
Oh,
on
yeah.
everybody and adding to game. So I don't think even if they do some kind of weird programming thing where a certain set of steps needs to be taken to exit a lobby and get into a lobby, they should be able to automatically do all that stuff by taking those steps after somebody clicks, like the lobby host clicks on a different map or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Right.
So, just gonna say a few things to the chat. Death Proxy, you should definitely join in on these random events. They're not random events, they happen every day. Same time every day, same time every week. But if you'd like to go ahead and introduce the players, be my guest, sir.
We have Judarizon spawning as the red Terran this time in the top left corner. I believe, no, he spawned at the bottom left corner last time, but he's at the top left corner now here on Tal'Darim Ultra LE. And we have Seymour Butts, his opponent, spawning as the purple Terran in the top right corner. Is that the right word? Should I be saying spawning? Because they're not really spawning, are they? Although they are spawn points,
They
so
are
I guess
spawning.
technically they're spawning or whatever, but like when I hear spawn, I think of Zerg, so they're spawning something, because spawn
Yeah.
means to procreate or to whatever. I don't know what the exact definition is, but Terran seems to mostly just build things, so that's not really spawning. And then obviously Protoss warps things in, so I guess you could say that somebody's warping in and somebody's building in or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
So
weird.
wow.
Like, I'm not really sure what the word would be for Terran, like dropping
Building.
in. That sounds
Building
kind
in.
of cool.
Dropping in.
Building in.
Yeah, that could be it.
Dropping in.
They are destroying the natural ecosystem in. Because that is what us humans are good for. Destroying
Yeah.
stuff.
USA, USA. Man, I'm really curious what's gonna. I don't mean to like bring any politics in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm really curious what's gonna happen with this whole Obama and Boehner
Boehner.
thing.
The
Yeah.
Obama Boehner debt ceiling
Yeah, man.
things that they're doing right now. Boehner
Drop
actually left the debate the other day because he started crying.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
started crying because of what Obama was saying about the top 1% of income earners being taxed more and the Bush cuts ending. So, but that doesn't matter. Now that we're talking about income and taxing, I would like to say that Seymour Butts has put up his gas and has got 3 SCVs mining from it, as well as Judarizon also has 3 SCVs on gas. Judarizon did scout in the correct direction, so he's going to see exactly what's going on in Seymour Butts' space, while Seymour Butts scouted in the wrong direction. They're both scouting clockwise, and so, of course, Seymour Butts is going to scout another spawning location before actually finding Judarizon. Both players have orbital commands now at their command centers, and that SCV does look like it's going to, just get away, although I don't know how much longer it's going to see things. It does see the tech lab on the barracks. Both players actually have tech labs on their barracks now, so it does look like both of them are going to make a Reaper yet again to do some scouting and do a little bit of harassment if they are able to. This time I think Judarizon isn't going to just move into the base of Seymour Butts. He's actually going to A-move so that he can actually get a couple shots off rather than losing that Reaper without any kind of damage done. So my mouth is really dry after that.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Ooh,
Second
that was
refinery is
kinda
now
cool.
down for Seymour Butts, and he's going to throw down a factory. And Judarizon doing the exact same thing he did last time, but throwing down that command center just to the right of his base. This time it looks like he's going to stop and actually scout and keep that Reaper at the top of that ramp. Or not the ramp, but at the top of the cliff so he can get 3 shots out.
Yeah, I like Judarizon's play here. Going ahead and expanding that early is usually It's a good choice. As long as you can keep the defense up, you should be just fine, and it can be really, really effective. It looks like